Let's go. It's definitely a party. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, but I had to handle some things. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with the bull. You already know the vibes. Friday show at 8 o'clock. If I'm a little late, I apologize. You know, I'm a family man. I had to handle some things. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go, baby. It's definitely a lot to talk about, man. And not enough time to talk about it. It's a lot of things to talk about and not enough time to talk about it, man. But we're going to talk that talk. We're going to vibe. And that's just what we're going to do, man. It's Friday night. Let's go, baby. And if you don't know, let's go. In the building. If you're in the building, hit the like button, y'all. It's definitely going down. What's going on? It's a party on this wonderful Friday night. And I just want to say this, man. Whoever's in the building, y'all have to let me know what team you repping. You repping the Sixers, you repping the Vikings, man. Because you know this is a hybrid sports channel. I talk about the Sixers and I talk about the Vikings mainly. Those are my two favorite teams. And yeah, because it's definitely going down, man. I got a lot to talk about the Vikings. I got a lot to talk about the Sixers. It's just a lot of things going on right now. It's crazy what's going on with the yeah. What's your team? What's your Viking fan? Are you a Viking fan, my brother? Let me know, bro. Let me know, bro. Because yeah, it's definitely going down, man. It's a party on this Friday night. Hit the like button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down tonight, man. It's definitely. There's so many things we got to talk about. I'm trying to let more people come in the building before I really start going in because I got a lot to talk about, man. I got a lot to talk about. You see the flags. You see the Sixer flag. You see the Viking flag. We talking all things sports, but we definitely talking about the Minnesota Vikings and Sixers right now, man. We got a boxing match this Wednesday. I mean, not Wednesday. This Saturday, I believe, which is tomorrow. So it's a lot of things that we got to talk about, man. A lot of things. But let me just start with the Vikings. Skull, what's up, Bob? What's going on with the bull? Skull is in the my boy Bob is that bull, man. What is your opinion on Justin Jefferson going 140 miles per hour? He just got the Lamborghini. I don't know what he's thinking. What was you? Is it Fast and the Furious? Too fast, too furious. What the heck is going on? I'm curious. What is going on? Are we doing too fast, too furious right now? Because that's what he was doing. 140 and a 55. And I like Jordan Addison. It's a mistake. I don't want to say an honest mistake because you know what you're doing. When you're pressing on the gas and you're not drunk or you're not high, you know what you're doing. And all reports are saying that he wasn't drunk or high. So he knew what he was doing. Yeah, Jordan Addison. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he was thinking. I know it was an honest mistake. No, I don't even want to say honest. But it's like, my gosh. I know when you get money, when you're rich, you're a young man, and I don't know how he grew up. I don't know his whole backstory. But you got to have the right people around you, man. You have to have the right people around you because if you don't have the right people around you, first of all, you're going to go broke because you're going to spend your money on dumb stuff. I ain't saying the Lamborghini is dumb. Lamborghinis are a very nice vehicle. Probably one of the best. But on top of that, you're going to do stupid stuff like going 140 miles per hour. This ain't no Fast and Furious. This ain't no Fast and Furious right now. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But what's your opinion on Jordan Addison, man? What's up with the bull? And another thing, did y'all see the ESPN's top 10? And they got honorable mention for Kirk Cousins. An honorable mention for Kirk Cousins. No, he's not in the top 10. I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan and an Atlanta Hawks fan. Oh my gosh, you're Atlanta. Oh my gosh, the Falcons and the Hawks. Goodness gracious. I feel bad for you when it comes to the Falcons. But then again, I don't because at least y'all got to the Super Bowl. Y'all should have won that Super Bowl against the who they play? Was it the Broncos? Yeah, the Broncos, I think. Y'all should have won that dang on Super Bowl. But I feel bad for y'all, man. I feel bad for the and then the Hawks. I can't stand the Hawks. I'm against the Hawks because they knocked us out a couple years ago. I don't like the way Trae Young was doing us dirty like that. Ben Simmons is one of the most overrated players. He passed up that dang on layup, and we lost the dang on series. I don't even want to talk about the Hawks, but shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. This is a show that we go live every Friday at 8 o'clock. We just getting warmed up, but yeah, I am a little concerned about Jordan Addison, though. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I'm a little concerned because it's like people that get money, they're more of what they like. If you are cheap, right? Say you're cheap when you've always been cheap. When you get rich, 9 times out of 10, you're still going to be cheap. And then if you're someone that doesn't have that much money and you spend all your money anyway, 9 times out of 10, you're going to still do that unless you're taught to manage your money and invest your money the right way. We played the Patriots. Oh, it's the Patriots. Okay, my bad. Yeah, y'all played the Patriots. That was terrible. I feel so bad for y'all, man, because ain't no way I should have lost that. Matt Ryan, I don't know what he was doing. I think he just lost it. Despite the defense not showing up, y'all should have won that Super Bowl because Matt Ryan only needed a couple of first downs. All you needed was a field goal, something. He couldn't do nothing. He just stopped scoring. He just said, "All right, it's over." No, you got to keep on. You got to keep on grinding, man. Until there's no seconds left on the clock, you got to keep on grinding, man. But that was I don't know, man. How was y'all draft? I don't know about my draft. I don't know about the Vikings draft right now. I got to see what they're going to do. I got to see what we're going to do when it comes to Mekhi Blackman, Jay Ward, Jordan Addison. I got to see what they're going to do, but I like our draft, but I got to see it to believe it. I honestly do. I don't want to get my hopes up because I'm still concerned about our offensive line. Our offensive line is straight up.
Nah, bruh.
Nah. Our offensive line is just not the right.
Mike Sports
it's just not good. As much as I want to say our offensive line is all right, the stats will say it's okay. But overall, I don't care. My eyes tell me differently. Bradbury always gets pushed back. You got Ed Ingram leading the whole NFL in sacks. You got, who else? And then you got Ezra Cleveland. He's just, I don't care what the stats say. He's just not good at guard. He's more of a tackle playing as a guard. I don't know what they're doing, but I hope they figure something out with that offensive line. So, and they didn't even draft nobody. They didn't even draft one guard. They didn't draft nothing. We drafted Jordan Addison in the first round. And I'm not saying draft a guard in the first round, but dang, man, sometimes you got to get your offensive line together, man. Ain't no way you can go into the season with the same offensive line and think that we're going to do better. You got to improve it some way, somehow. But Patriots, man, that was crazy. That was a crazy. What's going on, AJ? What's going on with the bull? What's going on? Make sure you hit the like button when you're in the building. We got a lot to talk about, man. I don't even know if we have enough time to talk about it. I'm not trying to be live for hours and hours, but I got a lot to talk about. I was just talking about Jordan Addison going 140 miles per hour. But it's like, I don't understand why he would do that. What's going on? I'm a diehard Dolphins fan and hate the Patriots. Yes, hate the Patriots. Like, no, I don't really got too much hate on the Patriots, man. I'm going to keep it real. And make sure I hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talking all things. We talking mainly about the Vikings and the Sixers, but we really talk about anything. Anything you got on your mind, we just going to talk about it. We just going to vibe, only good vibes. 8 o'clock on Fridays. If I'm a little bit late, I apologize. I'm a family man, and sometimes I'll be late. I ain't going to lie. But I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. My son was like, "Daddy, I'm hungry." And I was like, I had to get some food for him. But yeah, diehard Dolphins fan. But I know y'all in the same division, so y'all definitely not going to like the Patriots. I understand that. I can't stand the Patriots. If I was in the Patriots division, I'd be pissed going against Tom Brady. No. Nah. I think the Dolphins are in the same division, right? They're in the same division, right? So, I wouldn't want to go against that. But now, if you're Now you have a good chance of winning that division. I don't care about let me look up y'all. Who's in y'all division? I'm trying to think about who's in y'all division. Who's in the Dolphins division? Someone put in the chat and let me know who's in the Dolphins division right now. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are vibing on this wonderful Friday night. We just getting away and just vibing and having fun. This is the lie that we're not going to take things real serious. We're just going to talk that talk. That's the slogan. Talk that talk. In the chat, talk that talk. Let's have fun. Let's vibe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And best believe we got a lot to talk about when it comes to the Sixers and the Vikings. I don't know what to think about the Sixers right now. I'm confused. I don't know what the heck is happening, and it's pissing me off. I can't stand what's happening right now, but it's crazy. All right, so as a Falcons fan, I'm happy we drafted. Yes, that was a I didn't miss your what you put in the chat. Robinson is an underrated running back that is very, very. He's not even underrated. He's really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with y'all. And talking about running backs, can we all agree that running backs are still important in the NFL? The running back position is so disrespected. How can the running backs be disrespected? First of all, they get you the hard yards, right? They block, they catch, they do a lot of stuff. So I can understand if they were just a running back, but running backs don't just do one thing, run the ball. It's not like back in the day when Adrian Peterson was rushing for how many yards he was rushing for. It's not back in the day when Emmitt Smith was mostly just he was a running back, even though he could catch a little bit and he can block. But nowadays, it's like a hybrid position. Running backs are not just running backs no more. They're pretty much wide receivers now. They're wide receivers. They do everything. So the running back position is really disrespected in today's game. And it's kind of messed up because if it wasn't for the running back position, the NFL would not be where it's at today. Emmitt Smith created a dang-on dynasty with the Cowboys, and I hate the Cowboys, but I'm going to admit greatness. He was a great running back. We're catching up in the chat. Read that. How did the dang Titans get? Yeah, the Titans. I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The Titans paid him that bag. If it wasn't for the bag, he wouldn't have went to the freaking. He wouldn't have went to him. He wouldn't have went to him. Why would you go to the Titans? Why? I'm not going to the Titans. The Tennessee Titans. Who are they? When's the last time they was actually a real threat? They got the best, debatably one of the best running backs, but who else do they really have on that team that's you're like, all right, yeah, they're going to make a real good run? Man, come on, man. He just went for the bag. I'll be surprised if they do something this upcoming season. I really would. The Bills, Jets. Okay, yeah. So the Bills, Jets, and Patriots. I'm going to say this right now. Y'all division definitely got harder. I'm going to be honest with you. Your division definitely got harder because the Jets got Aaron Rodgers. The Bills, they got Josh Allen, and the Patriots. Patriots ain't about nothing. They got Bill Belichick. I forget the players. They got Bill Belichick. We'll see what the defense does this upcoming season. What's going on? My boy Beast is in the building.
Mike Sports.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Hit that like button so we can get the message out that I'm live, man. I was a little late, but better late than never show up. I shouldn't be late, but I got a family. But yo, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, that's gonna be a tough division this year, bro. I hope the best for y'all. Just don't do good against us. Buffalo Bills, Patriots, yeah, Jets, yeah. All right, so yeah, that is a hard division though. I gotta admit, the Bills is the new Patriots in that division. But then again, they got the Jets now. They got the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. That's going to be a tough team. You can say what you want about Aaron Rodgers, but the Bull, even at his age, I still think he got some left in the tank. Okay, fan spell. I'm going to definitely check it out. I made a Sixers trade. Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, come on, man. Like, they don't really got nothing. Like, I ain't worrying about the Dolphins ain't really about, like, I mean, I like the Dolphins. I like the logo. But I'm sorry, man. Y'all might be last in y'all. Nah, I don't know. Y'all can definitely finish above the Patriots. Bills, I don't know. We're going to see. Because your quarterback has to stay healthy. That's the key. If your quarterback don't stay healthy and he keeps getting concussed, I'm sorry, man. Beast mode 567. Beast mode 567. I'm going to say it again. Beast mode 567. I feel bad if your quarterback ain't healthy. If your quarterback is healthy, then y'all got a good chance because he's a straight up baller. But the concussion thing, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish the season. We're going to see. We're going to see. But y'all definitely got some ballers on that team. I would definitely admit that. I'll definitely admit that, bro. Definitely. But I don't know. We're going to see. It depends if your quarterback is healthy and y'all might win a division. I think the Buffalo Bills may take a step back. That's just my opinion. We shall see. I think the Jets are going to take a step up. I think the Bills are going to take a step back. So that might have the Dolphins moving up a little bit in that division. But yeah, Malik, man, the Sixers. I got so much to talk about the Sixers, man. I got so much to talk about the Sixers. I just don't even know where to start. I'm just so frustrated. And I just want to see something. I want to see a change. I want to see something different than what we've been seeing. The dang on Sixers, Daryl. I don't know if he's trying to mess with us mentally. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Joel Embiid is doing. I don't know if he's just trying to mess with us, but I think there's some truth in what Joel Embiid was talking. I think there's some truth about what he was talking about. But let me get to what you were saying, Beast. James Harden almost would rather release him and Tobias Harris. We would be in a better situation. You know what? No, I don't want to just release him. I want to get some value for him, man. Because if you release him, I don't know how that works. You still got to pay the man. You know what I mean? So I got to get something back. If we have to get something back for James Harden. I had so many different takes. I did a couple of videos about Siakam. I did Leonard. I did, of course, we would want Zach LaVine. Of course, we would want Dame. But I'm trying to think outside the box a little bit because I know for a fact that Dame, unless he wants to come to Philly, we're not trading for him because we're going to have to get rid of Maxey. Zach LaVine's more realistic, but that's the big name that's floating around. I don't know. We're going to see. I think it's going to be someone that we least suspected that's going to happen. But I like Siakam a lot. Personally, but we're going to see what happens, man. I think if we could somehow do some type of 4-team trade and somehow get Siakam and somebody else, maybe we can even get Zach LaVine and Siakam. I don't know, something. I don't know how we're going to do it. I know Tobias Harris got to go. I do not want to see another year of Tobias Harris. I do not want to see another year of Tobias Harris.
Nah, bruh.
I don't.
Nah.
Tobias Harris, I don't care what nobody says, is very overrated for the amount of money he's getting paid. I don't care what his father says, that he's an assassin. Yes, we're misusing him. But at the same time, how do you have 2 points in Game 6? It was 2 points. It was a Game 6 or Game 7. I think it was Game 6 against the dang on Celtics. I don't care that you're guarding the best player on the team. 2 points and $30 million? Everybody in the chat can do better than that. We can do better than that. Give me $30 million, and I would score 2 points for you. I think I can do that for you. But James Harden is pissing me off. I'm not going to lie because it's like, dude, are you trying to win? Or are you trying to, what are you trying to do? Is it all just about the money? Is it about winning? You're an all-time great. But is it about the money or is it about winning? Because if it's about winning, you will want to stay with the Sixers. But it seems like he's not really trying to win, to be honest with you. It just seems like he's just all about the money, and he's not doing, you didn't earn what you're trying to get. For you to only score 9 points, let me get this straight, James Harden. I'm talking to you, James Harden. If you ever see this live, which most likely you won't, but if you ever see this live, James Harden, nah, bruh.
Nah.
You're not getting $200 million for 4 or 5 years, whatever amount of years you're trying to. No. One more time. Because there's no way I'm paying you that much money and you only scored 9 points in Game 7. 9 points in Game 7. You're the freaking point guard. You have the ball more than any player on the team, and that's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. You want a $200 million contract? You're crazy. You're tripping. Whatever you're on, what did Stephen A. Smith said? He say, stay off the weed. That's what he said. Stephen A. Smith said, stay off the weed. Stop the cap. And it's nah, bro. It's not happening. There's no way we're giving you that contract for $200 million and you only scored 9 points in Game 7. And then Tobias Harris is getting $30 million a year. Well, this is his last year. But he was getting $30 million a year to score 2 points in Game 6, and there's no way. And I understand he was the leading scorer in Game 7. That's just crazy to me. How do you have Tobias Harris scoring 19 points in Game 7? Joel Embiid had 15, and James Harden had 9. I'm remembering this because it's bringing back nightmares in my head that I actually had to witness the freaking Sixers quit on us. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't care. Nobody says that was terrible. Nah, bro. Yes. We'd be terrible if that. Right, release for. Yeah, we could release. Yeah. We could release Korkmaz. But then again, let's trade him. Let's trade him too. I want to get something back for him. I don't even care if it's a second round pick. Just get something back for the guy. Just get something. I ain't trying to get rid of nobody without something coming back to us. That's the mindset that I'm having right now. That's the type of mindset I'm having because we deserve it as Sixer fans. We haven't won since 1983. We need to get something back. We went through the freaking process, y'all. You know how long the process was? You know how sucky the process was? You know how many losses we were taking? We know how many. It's just too much. We deserve better than with the crap we got going on. We can't even get past the second round. We can't get past the second round, y'all. Think about that for a second. The damn second round? Come on, man. All right, so my boy AJ said Clippers received James Harden, PJ Tucker, Korkmaz. 76ers received Terrence Mann, Robert Covington. I do not want Robert Covington at all. Norman Powell, okay. I'm not really excited, man. To be honest with you, I'm not really. All right, Terrence Mann. They're saying that they don't even want to get rid of Terrence Mann. But it's just like, it's almost like we're just desperate at this point, man. Like, we got to get something. You know what I mean? I understand, AJ. We got to get something for him. Anything is better than nothing. You feel me? I understand where you're coming from, bro. I really do. But I'm not really excited about that trade. I mean, who is really moving the needle for me? Like, I'm not I don't know, man. We got to do something, man. And maybe we can use some of those pieces to go get somebody else. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. I'm not like the most excited about that. But Terrence Mann's all right. Robert Covington, no. Norman Powell, okay, I guess. Nicholas Batum, okay, I like him. I guess yeah. Okay, we'll see what happens. If I was an NBA, I would want to get the bag and relax. Right. I understand it. Get the bag and relax, but you still got to produce it when you sign that contract, man. Like, and this is my whole thing with James, man. It's like, dude, how many teams has he been going to in the last 4 years? How many teams has he been on? An all-time great player shouldn't be hopping team to team like this, y'all. Like, I don't care what nobody says. You're an all-time great player. You should not be hopping team to team. And for you to feel like you deserve a $200 million contract, you need to stop the cap.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
It's not happening. All right, so my boy B said Joel Embiid got to take account. Yes, I promise you what Kobe Bryant say, I need help and can't do this as my own. He would show up and rest. Oh, yeah, rest in peace, Kobe. Michael Jordan wins. Yeah. The only thing, Beast, the unfortunate thing is Joel Embiid don't got the mindset like Kobe or Michael. Like, he's the type of player that he might have to be the second option. I know that sounds really crazy. He literally might be the second. He might need to be the second option. If we had like a star point guard, and all right, everybody's gonna say we got Tyrese Maxey. He's not a star point. He's not. When I mean star point guard, I'm talking about Dame, right? I'm talking about the top people like that. He needs somebody like that. That's gonna be like one, like be the number one option. Like LeBron James. You need someone that on that type of caliber because I just feel like Joel doesn't have it mentally. And I hope I'm wrong because I want to win a championship with Joel Embiid, but he doesn't take accountability. And when he was talking that talk about, oh, we need to have one or two, it can't just be one or two and three players. Obviously, Joel Embiid, you're actually throwing your teammates under the freaking bus by saying that. Because you saying that is saying, hey, Niang, you suck. Hey, Shake and Bake, you suck. Hey, Tobias Harris, you suck. Tyrese Maxey, you're not there yet. You're just pretty much saying everybody sucks on your team. You should say this, Joel Embiid. If you ever hear this live, you should say this. I didn't play good enough. Because I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. I'm going to talk that talk.
Mike Sports Vibes.
I'm going to talk that talk. Because at the end of the day, Joel Embiid, when has Joel Embiid been healthy in the playoffs? When has Joel Embiid been healthy in the playoffs? Never. When has Joel Embiid averaged 30 points in the playoffs? Never. When has Joel Embiid came through and got us past the second round? Never. So for you to have the mindset that, oh, I need more help, bro, you're not even doing your part. If you do your part, maybe we can get further. Dude, you had 15 points in a game 7. 15 points in a game 7, and you got the nerve. You have the actual nerve to try to say that, oh, it can't just be 1, 2, or 3 players. And then if it's not in Philly, I just want to win a championship. Championships are hard. I want to win it in Philly, but if it's not in Philly, somewhere else. Bro, do your part. When you do your part, and I'm not talking about regular season. I'm talking about postseason. There's 2 different seasons. There's a regular season when people are not really trying all that hard unless it's the end of the season, try to get the standings, right? And then there's the postseason when they're actually trying all the time. So postseason is where you don't show up, Joel Embiid. And I'm keeping it real. As a Philadelphia 76er fan, I'm a diehard 76er fan. He hasn't balled like he should have. And that's why we're losing. It's not all on him. But since you are the star player, you are the superstar player, most of it is on you. And I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts. You haven't balled out when it counted the most. And there's some truth in what you were saying because you wouldn't have said it. Then you try to tweet and say you was trolling or whatever. Look at my middle name or whatever. Man, I don't care about none of that. There's some truth in what you were saying, bro. That's why I said next year, if we don't get anybody for James Harden or we get knocked out in the second round, I guarantee. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, y'all. But I almost guarantee, right, he's going to ask for a trade. He's going to ask for a trade. He's going to ask for a trade. But, yeah, I wish he had that mindset like Kobe and Michael. If he had that mindset like Kobe and Michael, we would have probably won a championship by now. I'm going to keep it real. If he had the mindset like Shaquille O'Neal, we probably would have won a championship right now. If he had the mindset like Tim Duncan, we would have won a championship right now. Kareem. I'm just, come on, man. Like, Dirk Nowitzki. I don't know. But it's just like, the guy just doesn't have it, man. Mentally, it just seems like, all right, so Powell averaged 21 points in a playoff game and 18 points in regular season. So he improved. I like Powell, but I look at it like this. I like him. I ain't hating. I do like him. You know what I mean? I really do. But for James Harden, I feel like we got to get more, man. Because this is what I'm thinking, y'all. Just think about this. This is what I'm thinking, AJ. We got to get something. Something better than nothing. But if that's the trade we got to go with, go for it, right? We gave up. Who did we give up for James Harden? Ben Simmons, Seth Curry. What's the big man's name? I can't even think what his name. Drummond, and 2 first-round picks. Right? So, yeah, you said Shaq didn't have the best mindset. That's why. Yeah, but he was a winner though. He was a winner when it counted. You can say what you want, but in the playoffs, he was a winner, man. Like, you got to remember, like, when it was Shaq and Kobe Kobe was a young boy. It wasn't Shaq. It wasn't Kobe's team. When they won it in 2001, that yes. We were definitely talk about the Vikings. I gotta get this off my chest real quick. We definitely gonna talk about the Vikings. Definitely. Shout out to you. Hit the like button. Subscribe. I mean, you already subscribed. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Shaq was an absolute beast, man. Like it was his team in 2001. You had to stop Shaq. It wasn't Kobe Bryant. It was Kobe Bryant a little bit, a lot more than a little bit, but it was really Shaq's team. But they chose Kobe over Shaq because, of course, Kobe was younger and Kobe took care of his body and yada yada whatever. And then Shaq went to the Heat, won it with D Wade, and then Kobe won 2 titles with Gasol. But you know, yeah, he would have been. He probably would have, but he can't shoot. I don't know about the GOAT, but yeah, AJ. I definitely feel you. I was talking about the Minnesota Vikings when I first got on, and my biggest concern is our first round pick, man. And Jordan Addison, I think it was just I don't want to say honest mistake because you know that you're driving 140 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour. You're not supposed to drive 140. This isn't Too Fast, Too Furious. This isn't Tokyo Drift. This isn't none of that. So for him to be driving 140, I'm just thanking God that he didn't get hurt. I'm thanking God that he didn't hurt nobody, but he got to get the right people around him. He got to get the right people around him ASAP because that could have ended bad. I never once in my life was going 140 miles per hour in a car. I don't even think I ever went 100. Would I ever go 100? I don't know. I don't even think I went 100. The guy was going 140 in a 55 miles per hour speed limit. That's how fast he was going. Why was you going that? Was you trying to rush to get to your girl's house? Was you racing somebody? I don't know. And then I was talking about earlier in the live, I was talking about that ESPN got the ranking, top 10 ranking, and he's not in the top 10. He is not. Yeah, he is a kid. He is a kid, but he's a grown kid. He's 21. He's 21. He's rich. And I understand it ain't right, but hey, I've been there before. Again, it ain't right, but look, man, live and learn. Yes, but that's a thing, right? I understand what you're saying. I don't want to say honest mistake. He's a young man. He's rich. But those type of mistakes can get someone killed, man. Like, I can understand if you got caught smoking weed or something, I don't know. Just using that as an example. You got caught by your parents or something. But when you're going 140 miles per hour, anything can happen. You can't just stop your car easily. You got to slowly stop and slow down. What if he hit somebody? What if, worst case scenario, he was drinking and driving and something happened to him and to somebody else? Like, I understand he's young, but you have to think you just have to think more. You just have to think more. Because why are you going 140? I mean, I don't know. Now, my homie bought a BMW M3. Yeah, and that's cool. But was you going 140 miles per hour? Yes, right, track. Yes. Or yeah, it's just like those are the mistakes that can get you killed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm more concerned about him getting himself killed or end up killing somebody else by accident. Because when you're going 140 miles per hour, you hit somebody, I don't want to say it's automatically over. Because, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, the Lord has the final say. But that's the type of stuff that can really, that's just something you really got to think before you do. And I know he's very excited. He's probably just like, yo, I got this Lamborghini. I'm going to go the fastest I can go. Yo, look at this Lamborghini. And he's just testing it out. I understand. But you're rich, right? Why don't you go on a racetrack? Go to a racetrack. Don't they got legal racetracks where you can go with a professional and you can race, or you can just do some type of race, or you can just speed on the racetrack or something? You're rich enough to go rent out something and do that there. Not on a regular street or a bypass. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But that's like one of those mistakes that can get someone killed. That's why it's like a very concerning thing in my opinion, because like you can't you there's nothing you can do when you hit somebody or you crash. There's nothing you can really do. Um 90 to 100 is somewhat okay, but over, yeah, like 140 is just like, my gosh. But he got the Lamborghini. Lamborghinis are like the fastest cars in the world, some of the most fastest cars in the world, man. So he's just testing it out. I know what he was probably thinking. He's like, yo, I'm about to whip this joint. I'm about to whip this joint. I got the Lamborghini. I don't see nobody on the road. I'm about to press on the gas and I'm out. But there was a cop. He ain't see the cop. The cop was probably in the cut like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? Put the sirens on. And then, you know what I mean? He was just whipping it. He was whipping it. But you have to whip it in the right area. That's all. Whip it in the right area where you can do them type of things. Yeah, you can't be acting a fool in the speed on track. Yup. For real though. And then it's like this. All right. I understand he's young. It's like this, yo. Like, when you get that type of bread, you just have to be responsible. Because, like, and there's nothing wrong with getting you a nice car and all that. But I'm just happy he wasn't drunk. I'm just happy he wasn't high. And I'm happy he's alive. And I'm happy he didn't hurt nobody. I think he learned his lesson, because this type of attention is not good attention for him, his brand, because now Jordan Addison's a brand, and for the Minnesota Vikings in general. So he can't be doing this again, or it's going to be bad. He's going to be suspended. I hope he's not suspended for this. You know what I mean? There's a possibility the NFL might suspend him for this. The NFL does not like to look bad in any scenario. So that's another thing you have to think. I know you're young. You got to think like, I got to be on my best behavior, because they could possibly suspend me if I do something stupid. Just keeping it real, man. Jordan Addison killed somebody. He going to just like Henry Ruggs. Right. And it sucks. And it's just like, it's just what for? It's not worth it, man. You're so blessed. You got so much money. You got a nice car. Just relax a little bit, man. You can whip it, but just whip it in the right area. He rich enough. He could pay somebody. Find me an area where I can speed at. That's all he got to do. Find me an area, and I'm going to go speeding. Yeah, Henry Ruggs, man, DUI. Well, luckily, there wasn't no DUI, from what I know. Right. And man, Addison could have, used that brain. But I don't know if he had anybody in the car. I think he was in the car by himself. But he just has to use his brain. I agree. But he is young. I don't mean to come at him because he is a young man, but he is a young man. He's 21. You know you're representing the NFL. You know you're representing your franchise that drafted you. You know if this car crashes, there's a possibility that you will die or you can kill somebody else in that crash. Therefore, you have to be more responsible. And I know he learned his lesson. There's no way he did not learn his lesson. I am very confident that Jordan Addison learned his lesson after this. So shout out to Jordan Addison, because I have confidence that he is not going to do something like this again. But he is young, and sometimes you're young and you're dumb. I'm just keeping it real. You learn the hard way. You know what I mean? You know how when you're a little kid, when you're really little, and you touch the iron, when your mom and your dad said don't touch the dang on iron, the iron's hot, you learn the hard way. You burnt yourself. I told you not to touch that dang on iron, but you touched it anyway, and now you just burnt yourself. You get what I'm saying? Just an example. Yeah, drunk. Yes, I'm so glad it wasn't no drunk and driving or high. Like that was like, oh, thank God it wasn't that. So that makes it better that it's not that. But luckily he didn't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Right. My homie got a fat ticket, man. I wasn't driving, but look at the same time I'm right. Yes. 127 miles per hour. Yes, that's the thing. Like when you're going that fast, has anybody ever went 100 miles per hour before or more? if you ever go that fast, you really cannot control that car. Any little turn, it's a wrap. You gotta literally be a professional driver to do stuff like that, man. It isn't no whipping. This isn't Too Fast, Too Furious. When you're going 140 miles per hour, it isn't no Too Fast, Too Furious where you can. That's like you can make these sharp turns going that fast. When you're going 140 miles per hour, you try to do a turn and you try to make it too sharp, you are going to crash. I guarantee it. Unless you're like the top dog when it comes to racing and you did NASCAR. So I see a NASCAR comment, and that's the only way. That's the only way. It's the only way, but it's very concerning. But I feel like the Minnesota Vikings are going to put people around him that's going to make him make better choices. As a young, rich man, and I know it's new to him. I don't know how he grew up. Maybe he grew up poor. Sometimes you make stupid decisions. But since you made that stupid decision, it's all about learning and growing. Everybody in the world makes stupid decisions, makes mistakes. It's all about overcoming it and learning from it and growing from it and moving on. Forgive yourself that you made. You got to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't feel bad for too long and change your mindset. I'm not going to do that again. Because, like I said, you can actually kill yourself going that fast. 140 miles per hour, I never been that fast. I was going 100, I think, one time, and it's not no joke. You cannot make no sharp turns going 100 miles per hour. You got to really ease your way. You can't stop. You can't stop right away. It's not, it's just a total different ball game when you're going 100 plus. It's a total different ball game. But why not go to, why not go to a NASCAR and race over there with a professional? You got the bread. That's what I'm saying. You got the bread now. Your money, Jordan Addison. That's what we're going to call you. Because you was talking about money as soon as you got drafted. Let's get money or something you said. I understand. Let's get money. But let's be responsible with your life, too. Get money. Be responsible with your life. Get money. Be responsible with your life. One more time. Get your dang on money. But be responsible with your life, because guess what? If you die, you can't take that money with you. I'm talking that talk right now, y'all. And that's real talk, though.
Like sports
when you
vibes.
die, you can't take that money with
Thank
you. So be responsible with your life. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Jeff Gladney got killed. I forgot how he got killed, but I know it was a car crash. Was it him driving or someone crashed into him? I don't know the full story, but I know Jeff Gladney died, and it sucks that he passed away. Young man. Yeah, that sucks, man. I would just remember that. Dang. Memories, man. I remember drafting him in the first round when we had Zimmer. Mike, we should collab one day, hopefully next. Yeah, we want to definitely talk about that, man. When you got my Instagram, make sure you hit me in the Instagram so we could talk. How does someone sober decide to, you know what? Like my bull AJ said, I think it was more of just excitement of having a Lamborghini. The man never had a Lamborghini. He probably never rode in a Lamborghini in his life. So I think he was just testing it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like his new toy. You know what I mean? You test it out, see what you can do with it. But it's not the right toy to test out and play games with that, because when you play games going that fast, you can literally die. There's no ifs, buts about that. You can literally die when you do stuff like that, man. So I'm glad he's okay, though. You don't have to be drunk to crash and kill. Right, you don't have to be drunk. But like real talk, though. When you going that fast, bro, like I'm trying to tell you, there's no control of the wheel, really. You can control the wheel, but you can't make you cannot make the turns that you think you can make when you're going 80 or 70 or 60. It's hard to drive when you're going that fast. I can't even imagine how you control a car when you're going 140 miles per hour. I don't even want to do it. Call me scared, but I'm not doing that. Even if I had a Lamborghini. But I got to get to this Kirk Cousins thing, man, real quick, man. Yo, AJ, you still in the chat? AJ Viking fan. I'm going to call him AJ Viking fan because I know there's I got two AJs in the chat right now. So, the top 10, the ESPN got Mahomes. Trying to read this joint. You got Mahomes. You got Joe. You got Josh at number 3. You got Aaron Rodgers at number 4. You got Justin Herbert number 5. How is Jalen Hurts number 6 on the ESPN poll? I'm not an Eagle fan, y'all. I don't like the Eagles at all. I'm Philly everything, but I'm a Viking fan. I have respect for Jalen Hurts. That's one of my favorite players in the NFL right now. I ain't gonna hold you, because I was following him when he was with Oklahoma. I thought he was a baller in Oklahoma. So when y'all drafted him, I was salty, and I was telling Eagle fans, I'm putting him on. The bull is nice. So my whole thing is this: how do you have Jalen Hurts behind Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen? How? How do you have Jalen Hurts behind Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got him at number 6. You got Lamar at number 7. Trevor Lawrence at number 8. Dak at number 9. And Matthews at number 10. All right. And they got an honorable mention, Kirk Cousins. Okay. That's cool. But come on, man. I don't care what nobody says. I put Kirk Cousins above Dak Prescott. Am I tripping? I put Kirk Cousins above Dak Prescott. Yeah, AJ, I was just asking, did you see that ESPN poll? What's your opinion on that, man? Do you think Kirk Cousins should be in the top 10? I don't know about top 10, but I think he better than Dak. And I think, man, what did Trevor Lawrence do? Why are they hyping these players? Yo, they really do not like Kirk Cousins. Like, it's like they be hyping these players up so freaking much, man. And Jalen Hurts is being disrespected. I'm not putting no Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen above Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts just got to the dang on Super Bowl with a messed up shoulder or something. I mean, come on, man. You got him 6. Debatably, I have him number 2 or 3. I don't understand this line. I don't understand these polls, man. Like, that's why I say it's all about your opinion. But I'm not putting these bulls above Jalen Hurts. I don't even like them. I don't even like the Eagles. Keeping it real. I don't like the Eagles. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry, and I don't like the stinking Eagles. I don't like the Eagles. I'm a Minnesota Viking fan. But I'm not going to take the disrespect, him being number 6 on the ESPN poll. How? You got him ranked number 6. You got Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen above Jalen Hurts. How? And Kirk Cousins honorable mention. Whatever. All right, so my boy Justin Herbert, dude who blew an 88 point. Yes, Justin Herbert. He kind of overrated to me. I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like I'm watching the games. All these stats don't mean nothing if it don't do nothing in the playoffs, man. It don't mean nothing if you don't do it in the playoffs as well. And he's not. I gotta see another year of him. I'm not gonna say he's overrated, but I don't know. They're down bad for that. Rodgers ain't been a Super Bowl since defense took it. Kirk Cousins 9 or 10. Yes, thank you. Hey, everybody that's in the chat right now, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live every Friday at 8 o'clock. If I'm a little bit late, I apologize. I got kids and I'll be, sometimes I'll be a little late. But I 100% agree with my boy AJ, the Viking fan. I agree with you. It's the disrespect, and this is why I feel like the Vikings are going to make a run. We're going to win our division. I'm calling it what it is. I'm going to talk my talk. Until we don't, and best believe, we're going live after every single Viking game. So tune in. After the Viking game, not right after, but I'm going live after the Viking game, and we're going to talk that talk. And same with the Sixers. When the Sixers season start, I'm going live after almost every game. Not every game. There's 82 games in the season. I ain't going to do all that. Ain't no way I'm doing 82 games. But I'm going to try to do as much as I can. All right, my boys said Kirk. I didn't miss your Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Prescott are the same. Yes, they're all pretty much the same. They're all the same. How Jimmy G? But no. Jimmy G was good in the playoffs though. So he actually balls out in the playoffs more than any of the quarterbacks we just named. More than Herbert. And yeah, I don't know. Jimmy G, when he was with the Patriots, he was a baller in the playoffs. He didn't win nothing, but he was a baller. Because I remember there was rumors they was trying to talk that talk about, we want to get rid of Tom Brady and keep Jimmy G. Nah, man, y'all tripping with that. All right, but then Trevor. All right. You said Trevor Lawrence is pretty good. Come on, man, better than her. All right. Trevor Lawrence is pretty good, but what has he done in the playoffs? Like, what has he done? Like, what? All right, Trevor Lawrence, I put him above. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, all right, this ESPN list, I'm going to tell you what they got. If y'all don't know, right? They got Patrick Mahomes. I don't think there's a debate about Patrick Mahomes being number one, right? Right? All right, and then you got Joe Burrow. That's number two. You can debate that because I'll put Jalen Hurts up there, but whatever. Then they got Josh Allen, number three. How is Josh Allen number three? I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I ain't hating. I'm just stating. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, number four. Can we? I'm gonna drop the mic. I'm done. I'm done. As a Viking fan, I'm done with this. I'm done. How? I understand he won a Super Bowl way back in the day, like my boy AJ said, way back in the day. But what has he done since? What is the love for Aaron? This love for Aaron Rodgers, and the same thing goes with Brett Favre when Brett Favre was playing, is unbelievable. The guy hasn't won nothing in a very long time. Stop the cat with that. How is he number four in the NFL right now? You can't tell me he's number four. Stop. All right, so then you got Justin Herbert. Okay, whatever. I ain't going to talk about. But Jalen Hurts, number six, that's disrespect. Lamar Jackson is better than Justin. What the freak is going on with this list, bro? Trevor Lawrence, I think he's a young, up-and-coming player. But goodness gracious, man. Like, we got to, I don't know, man. I don't know. As the disrespect is real for Kirk Cousins, man. You can say what you want, but he's consistent in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs. I made a mistake by saying that. I made a mistake by saying he's consistent in the playoffs. I mean, in the regular season, he's consistent. You know what I'm saying? Regular season, he's consistent.
Thank you.
Let me get back to the chat because I'm probably missing a lot. Kirk Cousins, I read that. Okay. And B for J.D. Davidson, Al Horford. Oh, no. Oh, no. Grant, what are you talking about, Grant? Grant, are you in the chat? Please write in the chat that you're still here, man. Please tell me Grant is still in the chat right now. Please tell me Grant is still in the chat right now. Embiid. I don't want no Al Horford. All right, is JB Jaylen Brown? Who is JB? Al Horford. All right, you're talking about Jaylen Brown. If you're talking about Jaylen Brown, okay, I'm cool. Yeah, hold on. Who is he talking about? Grant, you got to let me know about that. Bills winning the Super. Hey, Grant, I wouldn't be surprised. They got a lot of talent, but they're not going to win because guess who's going to win the Super Bowl? Guess who's going to win the Super Bowl? It's going to be the Minnesota Vikings, baby. Let's go. Get hype. Get hype. It's Friday night. Let's go. Like the stream, y'all. You come in the building, like the stream. But yo, so we can get some more people in here. But nah, bruh. Nah, it ain't happening. Minnesota Vikings gonna win the NFC and win the Super Bowl this year. That's my final decision. It is what it is. I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna talk my talk regardless of how anybody thinks. Let's go Vikings. But respectfully, the numbers are there. Okay. Dak Prescott. Right. The numbers are there. You right. Prescott of Dak sucks. Why I have no clue. I don't know why. You know why? Can I keep it real? Let me keep it real with y'all. I'm going to tell you why. Dak Prescott gets so much love because of the freaking Cowboys, man. He's a Cowboy. If Dak Prescott was a Minnesota Viking and Kirk Cousins was a Cowboy, it would be the opposite effect. It's because the Cowboys is so-called America's team. They get the most shine. They get the most spotlight when it comes to everything. They got primetime games and they haven't won a Super Bowl since 90-something. Come on, man. They get all the shine. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Cousins can drop a deep ball. I'm just saying. Yep. That's a fact, though. Jimmy G sucks. He had one good. But, yeah, that is true. You ain't lying, though. He does kind of suck. Trevor Lawrence came back from and only lost to the Chiefs. That's true. He lost to the champions. He's so young. He'll win stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens. AJ, I understand. That's a good point. He is young. Give me Trevor Lawrence over. Yes. I ain't going front. I'll do that. Hell yeah, I'll do that trade in a heartbeat. Yes, I'll do that. Yes, I understand. What has Kirk won? I understand, AJ. Stop putting me on blast in the chat, AJ. It's like AJ talking that talk. Shout out to AJ, man. AJ's talking that talk right now, man. I appreciate you schooling me. My boy AJ schooling me right now in the chat. What's up? Purple Pocket Podcast is in the building. Shout out to my bro. You already know the vibes. How's it going on this wonderful Friday night? Let's get it. Thank you for vibing with the bull. You already know the vibes. You know how we coming. You know how we doing. Make sure you hit that like button. We just getting started. I'm just getting warmed up. We've been on the chat we've been live for almost an hour. It just seemed like we just got on. He talking about Brown. Oh, okay, Brown of J. Okay, yeah. I do that trade, but would it happen? Would they do that? I mean, I would do it right now. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I like Joel Embiid so much, man. But them 3 first-round picks mean a lot, but then again, they don't mean a lot because we don't draft right. We don't draft right. We drafted, all right, I don't want to go down the list, y'all. We drafted Ben Simmons, y'all. We drafted stinking Ben Simmons. Everybody was hyping him up. Oh, he's going to be the next LeBron James. He's going to be the next so-and-so. Man, stop the cap.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
Stop the cap. I been said it. I said this guy can't shoot. I said he got handle. Only thing I see is hook shots and dunks in college. That's all I've seen. I wanted Brandon Ingram from the very beginning. And this is the time when I was actually in the Army. I was in the Army at this time, y'all. And I was telling some of my battles. I said, yo, we're going to draft Ben Simmons. I don't want him, though. I want Brandon Ingram. He was like, man, you tripping, man. Brandon Ingram ain't that good. I'm like, man, I'm trying to tell you. The boy reminds me of KD. I'm not saying he's KD, but he reminded me of KD. And then, look, I'm more right than wrong. Ben Simmons, he ain't a scrub, but he ain't the guy to be number 1. And then we drafted Markelle Fultz. Do I have to go on? Michael Carter Williams. We got rid of Drew Holiday. We got rid of Iguodala for nothing. We got rid of all these players. We drafted Jahlil Okafor. We drafted Noel. We drafted all these players that didn't do nothing for us for the longest. We got rid of Drew Holiday. I got his autograph right here. He didn't get a chance to actually grow with the organization because we were rushing it. And look, he got a championship with the Bucks. We made a lot of bad mistakes, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of it, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand what the Sixers are doing with the team. What are they doing? And then they got Mo Bamba? Mo Bamba. They got Harold. Who else did we get? We got Joel Embiid, but I ain't worried about Joel. Joel Embiid's the star player. So you got Bo Bamba. Oh, Paul Reed. So you got Paul Reed, Bo Bamba or Mo Bamba, whatever Bamba he is. I don't even know what his name is. I think it's Mo Bamba. I almost said Mamba. He ain't Kobe Bryant, so I don't know what I was thinking about calling him Mamba. He ain't no dang on Kobe Bryant. But I'm just talking that talk right now. Just vibe with me for a second. What are the Sixers doing? What are the Sixers doing? What the freak? Hey, and AJ, I disagree with AJ analysis, to be specific, on the Leonard. The Leonard and the Siakam. I'm going to go with the Leonard real quick. I'm calling you out, AJ, because you coming at me in the chat. But you know I'm going to invite all the smoke, AJ. I invite all the smoke. Everybody in the chat, let me know how y'all feel about this. I'm going Leonard real quick, and I'm gonna go back to the Vikings. I got some other things I gotta talk about the Vikings. Leonard, right? Leonard when healthy, and I know I'm talking about when he's healthy. I'm not talking about when he's hurt, obviously. When he's healthy, he's better than Dame. He's better than Siakam. He's better than who else? Zach LaVine. He's better than every player you can name. I understand. I honestly rather have Dame or Zach. I ain't gonna hold you. But when Leonard is healthy, he's better than all those players. And I know he's been hurt, and my boy AJ hit me up in the chat and said, well, he can't stick nobody now. My whole thing with that is he hasn't been healthy enough to stick anybody. When healthy, he's debatably the best player in the NBA. One of the top 5, debatably, maybe top 3. But I don't know, man. And then Siakam. Everybody's talking about, all right, I understand. The one thing about Siakam is I'm thinking him to replace Tobias Harris somehow, some way, right? The weakness is he can't shoot. He can shoot 30% from three. I know that, but he can get you buckets in any other way. He can drive to the hole. He can facilitate way better than Tobias could ever. He can play way better defense. He can play. He's very versatile in every aspect of the NBA besides when it comes to the three-point percentage, he needs to step up his game. But if he had a Joel Embiid down low, how many wide open threes would he have? And his percentage will actually rise up slowly but surely just because he has a wide open three to shoot. That's my whole thing with that. But I understand the injury prone with Leonard. You know what I mean? I understand that. Siakam, I understand that. And then Siakam, like I said before, I think he's an underrated player that people need to give more credit, man. I think he's very talented, and I think that he can play top defense against any of the best players, and he can get you buckets anywhere. Period. So if I'm going to choose, if I'm thinking outside the box, if we're not going for Zach or Dame, I'm going Siakam. You hear me, y'all? I'm going Siakam or Leonard. And then I like this guy. Can y'all vibe with me real quick with this? DeJounte Murray. I think DeJounte Murray. I think that's how you say his name. But let me read in the check. I might be missing some stuff real quick. Let me see what y'all talking about. My boy Malik B said Kansas City Chiefs is winning the championship again until Patrick. Yo, I just had a hot take. I'm gonna get to the Vikings real soon because I got a lot to talk about, and it's not enough time for me to talk. My wife gonna call me, but I gotta say this real quick, y'all. I gotta say this real quick. And yes, hold on. What did he say? Vikings winning the Super Bowl maybe in the yo. Hey AJ, stop it, bro. Hey AJ. Really, bro? You coming at me like that tonight? Hey, AJ, I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you out. You coming at me come on, don't come at my squad like that, bro. They need to trade for yo. Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. We win the Super Bowl in 2023. Let's go, Vikings. Ben Simmons and James Harden quitting and getting money they would not last. Yeah, they wouldn't. I actually regret being so excited for James Harden. I'm gonna be honest. I was one of those fans that was like, yes, we got James Harden. We're good. I don't like his attitude. He's a very talented player. He's an all-time great, but his attitude sucks. Everybody can agree with that, yo. Everybody can agree. And everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're in the building right now. We talking all things sports, Minnesota Vikings and Sixers content. You already know the vibes. You already know what it's coming. I might have to make that a thing. You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. Yeah. It's definitely going down tonight. 8 o'clock every Friday. Yeah, but it's just like, come on. Come on, man. I don't like it. Michael Carter Williams. Right, though. We drafted Michael Carter Williams. Hey, and you know another first-round pick that we might have messed up? That I don't even know if we messed up because he didn't get the opportunity. You know what it is? Jaden Springer. Jaden Springer didn't really get an opportunity, so I'm not going to say he's a bust. He's a first-round pick. So what does the first-round picks really mean at the end of the day? If you can't draft right, what's the freaking point at the end of the day? You might as well just get an already made player because we can't draft right and we can't develop players. Maybe with this new coach, it'll be different. I hope so. I think Nick Nurse is a good coach. He's already coaching the Summer League. For him to coach the Summer League, that tells you he cares a lot. Terquavion Smith is going to be a stud in the NBA. I'm calling it now. Stop the cap. You're probably thinking, but I truly believe it. Leonard going to load management the whole season and then get. Oh my gosh! And you know what? That possibly couldn't happen. I'm not going to even say that's not going to happen. But if he can be healthy, I know it's a big but. It's a big but. I understand AJ. I really do understand. I do understand. My boy AJ says Siakam has a 1 year on the deal and isn't good at moving off the ball. All right, so and Levine can jump over. Yes, that I understand, but AJ, I'm thinking of we gotta think of other players besides. Because this is what I'm thinking, AJ. We're always talking about Dame and Zach. Of course, I want them as much as anybody else. I want those two players, but we have to start thinking of other players just in case. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You say Clippers ain't giving up Leonard. Yeah, but if they do, hold on real quick. I gotta drink this Gatorade. Gotta drink. Yo, what's your favorite Gatorade? Mine is This is Glacier. I love Glacier. Glacier. Banging. I like Powerade better though. 1 year. But you would see what happened. I mean, then him moving off the ball. I don't know, man. I don't see. I didn't get to watch Siakam like that, so I'm not going to say he can't. He's not a good. But I know one thing, and AJ, you have to. I know you're going to agree with this, right? The ball movement has to be better than it has been the last couple of years. The ball movement cannot be stagnant. Can't. Shout out to my Bull Purple Haze podcast. Shout out to my Bull Purple Haze podcast. Shout out to you for vibing with the Bull. You already know the vibes. Friday night. You know how we doing things, man. Every Friday night at 8 o'clock, we vibing. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in the building. You know how we coming. You know how we doing things. We vibing right now, y'all. And I just want to say this, man. Purple Haze podcast. If y'all can, check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Carter Williams has oh man, come on, AJ. Why you keep reminding me about Michael Carter Williams, bro? I mentioned it. Now you're stuck on Mike. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about Michael Carter. I can't stand the fact that the Sixers keep making these stinking moves. I just went back to that because I'm just like, yo, think about it. We drafted Jahlil Okafor, y'all. We drafted Joel Embiid, and then back-to-back years, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we drafted Jahlil Okafor. Why? You know why we did it? Because we drafted Joel Embiid, and he was hurt. He was hurt. So they was like, oh, we got to get a big man just in case he's not. Come on, man. We made some stinking moves. Yeah. But what was he really, though? I mean, come on. Peaked in his first game, but regret. Yeah. He did peak in his first game, but he wasn't the same. Oh my gosh, that's another one. Who did we draft that year? Malik Beast. Who did we draft that year? Mikal Bridges. Like, what the heck are the Sixers doing? That's why I be saying, like, we could have Brandon Ingram. We could have Jason Tatum. I understand. Oh, well, they made a deal with the Celtics. If you make the deal with the Celtics and you say you're going to trade up, how are they going to stop you for drafting your guy? If you're number one, you can still draft Jason Tatum. Forget what the Celtics are saying. I don't give a freak. Oh, well, you say you was going to draft blah, blah, blah. No, we're drafting Jason Tatum. What the heck does that matter? We're the first overall pick now. But we drafted Markelle Fultz. What year did Jaylen Brown come out? Was it the Jahlil Okafor draft? But Siakam will leave in the free agency possibly. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. He might fall in love with Philly, though. I think he got the Philly mentality. I think he might re-sign. Oh, and hold on. Hold on. Did I miss my bull Nate in the chat? Yo, shout out to the bull Nate in the building, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to Nate. Yo. My bull Nate say, yo. What to do with my bull Nate in the building? You already know the vibes. You know how we coming in the chat. What's going on with the people, my family, my YouTube family, my Viking family, and my Sixer family put together? The only hybrid sports channel that I know right now. Hold on. What all these people drinking? It's alright, but purple. Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I like all the Gatorades, really. But y'all ever have cucumber Gatorade? It's banging. It's banging. I don't care what nobody says. It's banging. Oh yeah, I like the blue one. I like the purple and I like the orange. Um, Purple Haze, my video. Okay. We're going to check it out. Purple Haze. My boy AJ said we got Tyrese Maxey at 21. And that was a steal. But AJ, how many did we mess up before Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid? We missed out on Markelle Fultz. We missed out on Jason Tatum. We missed out on Jaylen Brown because I think we could have drafted Jaylen Brown. I don't know who we drafted that draft, but we messed up. We missed out on a few players, man. We just can't get it. We just can't get right. Lime and cucumber. Yeah, I like that lime and cucumber. Yes. He said low key my favorite. Yo, shout out to my bull Purple Haze. That's a fact. Yo, lime cucumber Gatorade is banging, but you know my favorite is Powerade though. I like Powerade actually better than Gatorade, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, lime. Doesn't hydrate. Prime doesn't hydrate me after a game. Yeah, I think there's a. Yeah, and there's a mint watermelon. I don't know about the mint. I don't know about the mint lemonade watermelon. They got some weird flavors out there, y'all. They really do. They got some weird flavors out there. But going back to the Minnesota Vikings real quick, man. I want to say this right now. For all the Minnesota Viking fans that's out here that listens to this live, if you're not in the live now and you come and you listen to this video, I'm gonna make this statement, and I'm gonna stick to it until it's not true. We are gonna win our division. We're gonna beat the stinking Lions. We're gonna beat the stinking Bears. We're gonna beat the stinking Packers. Lions, Packers, and Bears are going down. We're gonna be first in our division, right? So we're going to be first in our division. On top of that, we're going to win. We're going to get to the NFC Championship game. I don't know about winning it, but we're going to get to the NFC Championship game. And we haven't got there since that game that I'm not going to talk about. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk about that game.
Mike Sports Vibes.
I'm not.
Thank you for vibing with me.
I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about
Mike Sports
that
Vibes.
game. I'm not.
Thank you for vibing with me.
But real talk though, I have a feeling that the Minnesota Vikings, with all this disrespect, trying to say that Justin Jefferson is not a top 5 wide receiver, saying that that Kirk Cousins isn't a top 10. I think he might be in top 10, and I mean at number 10. I ain't saying more than that, but ain't no freaking way. Ain't no freaking way. That was a video about that. It's a season print. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Yeah. So what you got all right, so Purple Haze, so what do you got us winning? How many games we winning this season, bro? How many games are the Minnesota Vikings winning this season? Everybody put in the chat, let me know what you think. And AJ, don't be a hater, because I know you about to say something crazy. Don't say 0-17. Mike, I made a first article. It ain't published. It's just a project. I probably won't publish. See, the problem, I'm trying to see. Oh, crap. I can't click. You know what, AJ? I've been having problems. Like, when you put a link in, it won't let me click on it. For some reason, it won't let me click on it. I don't know if it's Streamlabs or what. Maybe I have to download something else. But I see the link, but for some reason, I cannot click on it. But send it to me. You got my Instagram. By the way, if y'all haven't already, I made a Twitter. Make sure y'all follow the Twitter. It's Mike Sports Vibes. I mean, it's the name. Mike Sports Vibes, except for on Twitter, it's the S instead of the Z. Mike Sports Vibes on Instagram, and of course, you know YouTube, obviously. But TikTok, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really big. I'm not really big on TikTok, but I am gonna start being on TikTok a little bit more. But oh my gosh, hey, Purple Haze, bro, is that what you really got? You got 14 wins?
Thank you for vibing with me.
Whoa, so 14-3. Hold on, hey, I gotta drink some water for that. Hold it. Can you explain yourself in the chat a little bit? Not giving too much info. I know we gotta watch your video. Tell me how are the Vikings gonna go 14-3? You gotta let me know this, Purple Haze. You gotta let me know this, Purple Haze. Purple Haze, let me know about this 14-3 season that you got the Minnesota. I'm riding with my squad too, man. Viking Nation all freaking day. Got the Harrison Smith jersey. You know what the vibes is. You know how we coming. You know what we doing, and that's the bottom line, because that's what we gonna do. We talking that talk, and I won't be mad. I won't be mad, Purple Haze. I won't be mad. But I don't know about the 14 wins, my brother. There's a lot of questions, and I'm going to tell you why. For me personally, the dang on offensive line. And you know what a big question mark is? That dang on defense. So it's the offensive line and the dang on defense are the two big question marks that I have. I'm keeping it real. As much as I want to say that our squad is going to be 14-3. I gotta see it to believe it. Skull. But I gotta see it to believe that, my brother. I'm hoping it happens. Hold on, AJ. What you mean, AJ? yo. He went 2, right? And then my boy Purple Haze says 2 losses. He says wins. Yo, AJ got jokes up in the chat, y'all. AJ got jokes in the chat, y'all. Oh, that's pretty damn good. Boo, yeah. You didn't read that last thing, Purple Haze, before you said that's pretty damn good. You didn't read that last thing he said. He said wins. Yo, stop the cat.
Nah, bruh.
Nah. You can say what you want about the Minnesota Vikings, but we ain't the type of team that just win 2 games. Like, that hasn't happened in a very long time. I think the last time that happened was when we went 3-13, and I don't know what year that was. And that's still over 2 wins. So I mean, I don't know. AJ tripping right now. Yeah, boo to my boy. Yo, boo. Yo, AJ talking trash. What is AJ talking about? Boo, AJ. What are you talking about, bro? Alright, so my boy Purple Haze said they win at least 2 teams. NFC. Facts. And there's 3 losses or against 49ers, Bengals, and alright, we're gonna see, bro. I like your optimism. I don't like it. I love your optimism, Purple Haze. I love your optimism. Excuse me. But I don't know, bro. I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I'm not going to say you're right. We're going to see what happens. I'm giving us at least 12 wins. I'm giving us between 10 and 12 wins. No, you didn't. Oh, no, you did not just put that in the chat. AJ, I know darn well you did not just put. I know AJ did not just put that in the chat. Hey, did you just put Flying Eagles in the dang on chat? What happened after the minute? Man, what is going on in the chat, bro? What happened? We was talking about the Sixers, the love. We was talking about the Sixers. Now you hating on my Minnesota Vikings. Yo, shout out to the Minnesota Vikings, man. Forget what AJ talking about. We ain't worrying about that game. Hey, AJ, we ain't worrying about that game. Minnesota Miracle is one of the best games of all time. I cried. I ain't gonna lie, I cried that game. Yo, do not laugh at me, y'all. When that ball went to Stephon Diggs and Stephon Diggs didn't go out of bounds, I said, get out of bounds! Because all we needed was a field goal to win the game or tie the game 1-2. But he didn't go out of bounds, and then he ran into the end zone. I cried, y'all. I was crying because of the joy. I was just so happy. You ever get so happy you cry? I think that's literally one of the first times I literally was so happy that I actually cried. I was so excited I actually cried. That was crazy. That was a crazy behind game. Nobody expected that to happen. I don't care about what happened with the Eagles. We're not worried about what happened to the Eagles. The Eagles are a bruh. Nah. One more time for the Eagle fans.
Bruh.
One more time.
Nah, bruh.
Nah. We ain't worrying about the Eagles right now. We ain't worrying about the Eagles, what they did to us in the NFC Championship game. We're not worrying about that 37-7 game. We're not worrying about the Eagles beating us 37-7? We're not worrying about that beatdown. We're not worrying about it because it shouldn't have happened. We drove down the field and got the first touchdown, and then I don't know what happened after that. What happened to the Minnesota Vikings after that drive? That drive literally drove me crazy. And then they kept going down the field and scoring touchdown after touchdown. Case Keenum was throwing interception after interception. Nobody could do anything. It was an absolute terrible game. I wish I could just erase it from my memory. I don't want to talk about it. We're not talking about it. But real talk, that was a good game for y'all. Y'all won the Super Bowl. It is what it is. I ain't worried about all that. But we not going to win 2 games, bro. We're going to win more than 2 games, AJ. Stop the cat. Stop the cat. And stop with the fly eagle stuff in the chat. Stop the cat. Stop the cat. And stop with the fly eagles in the chat. We don't talk about that for the... Yes! Thank you! Yo, everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button to get the notifications out. We talking that talk right now. We talking that talk. We ain't talking about that. We're beating the Eagles. Yes! Yo, my bull, Purple and Haze is on the road. We're beating, and I'm putting the Kirk Cousins jersey on the Rocky statue. I'm doing it. I don't care what nobody says. I'm coming at least 5 deep. We in Philly deep. At least 5 of us. I'm gonna be the only one that has a Vikings jersey, but so what? It don't matter. Don't matter. I'm coming. We coming to Philly and we beating the brakes off of them week 2 Thursday night. Did you see the video where I was on the TV mic? What video you talking about? What you talking about, Nate? Nate, tell me in the comments what you talking about, bro. I have no clue what you talking about. But yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about, Nate.
Thank you for vibing with me.
Hey, AJ, stop the cat. Yo,
bruh.
Everybody in the chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live 8 o'clock every single Friday night. But can you stop the cat, bro? Stop the cat. Stop it. 48-6, week 2. Hey, AJ, I'm going to tell you this right now. When week 2 happens, right, and we beat the brakes off of y'all, you better come on the live. I'm going to be looking for you in particular. You need to come on the live because you're talking a lot of trash. You're talking a lot of talk right now. I want to see you live. I want to talk to you, bro. You better be in the chat after week 2, bro. For real. For real, though. I was jumping up and down. Yo, when that game happened, I cried. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it was one of the best games I ever seen in Viking history. I ain't gonna lie. Kirk isn't beating Jalen. Hey Nate, bro. Hey Nate. Hey Nate. Hey Nate.
Bruh. Nah.
We gonna see what happens, bro. We gonna see. But you gotta think of it like this, Nate. It's our defense versus y'all offense, right? Y'all offense versus our defense. Our offense versus your defense. Let's go. Bring it on. Let's go. Jalen Hurts ain't gonna be able to do nothing against our defense. Our defense is new and improved. We're gonna re-sign D Hunt. Our defense is better than the Eagles' defense. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Yo, I can't lie. As a Minnesota Viking fan, I'm going to be a realist right now. As much as I love the Minnesota Vikings, I cannot say with a straight face, without smiling, that the Eagles defense is not better than the Vikings defense. Nah, I can't. I gotta see it to believe it after this season. Because I know for a fact last season was our defense was straight up trash. Can't even lie. I ain't gonna be delusional, but we will beat y'all week 2. Oh yeah, you don't get to play. Yes, you don't get to play that defense no more. Purple Haze said you don't get to play Donatello defense every year. No, stop the cap.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
If we get possession, your defense will not stop. I'm gonna say this right. I can't lie. Your wide receivers are very, very good. But the one thing that we have that's different from the last few seasons, and we have Brian Flores as our defensive coordinator, and I think that we will give you guys some difficult looks. We'll make it difficult for Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna say that right now. You will be surprised at how good this defense will be, and I'm just keeping it real. But stop the cap. How y'all gonna stop Justin Jefferson? How y'all gonna stop TJ? You talking about how we gonna stop Jalen Hurts and you will not stop? Man, whatever, man. How y'all gonna stop Justin Jefferson? How y'all gonna stop TJ Hawkinson? How you gonna stop Kirk Cousins? How you gonna stop KJ Osborne? Did I say Jordan Addison already? I don't know if I did. How you gonna stop Madison? How you gonna stop Ty Chandler? How you gonna stop McBride? How you gonna stop Josh Oliver? How you gonna stop the team? How you gonna stop the squad? Going to the defense. How you gonna stop Jay Ward, Mekhi Blackman? How you gonna stop D Hunt from getting all them sacks? How you say his name? Asamo or whatever his linebacker. I can't even think of his freaking name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. But we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, you won't be talking trash after the. Hey, AJ. Hold on. What did AJ say? Because he said something. I know he said something. Devontae Smith going to rip. All right, what? Man. All right. I will agree, yo. Devontae Smith is a baller. AJ's a baller. But y'all going against a different defense this year. Y'all not going to do what y'all think y'all going to do. It's not going to be as easy. Yeah, thank you, Purple Haze. Bring it on. You want the smoke? We want the smoke as well. Let's go. What are you talking about? Bring it on. We ain't scared. You ever heard of one song? We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. Y'all get a chance. Listen to that song. We ain't never scared. I better not have a school test that day after. I hope not, man. Because I would hate to not talk to you in the chat and come at you because you're going to lose that day. I'm sorry, AJ. I'm just talking that talk, and I'm telling you, I'm not hating on the Eagles. I'm just stating, y'all going to lose that game. Talk about, what beatdown? Kenneth Gainwell. Nah, we'll cook y'all with rush pit. Whatever. All right, we're not scared of Swift. We played Swift when he's with the Lions. So you messed up saying Swift. I mean, maybe the other guy will do something, but we're not scared of Swift, bro. AJ, stop the cap. All right, man. Like, we know what Swift. Swift is actually a pretty good running back, but he can't stay healthy. But I'm laughing at you because I don't believe he's that good. He all right. Ain't nothing difficult. Defense did not. Hey, y'all went against a backup to the backup. Congratulations, you beat the 49ers. If they didn't lose their third string quarterback, y'all would have probably lost. Or their second string quarterback. Like, congratulations, y'all got lucky and beat a second or third string quarterback. Beat the first string quarterback and then come back and talk to me. When you beat Kirk Cousins in the playoffs, y'all come back and talk to me. If y'all beat us in week 2, you come back and talk to me, AJ. Because all that talk is just cap until it happens. I'm trying to tell you, make sure you in the chat Thursday night. After the game, make sure you're in this dang on chat, AJ. I know if you have school, just be on the chat for at least 5 minutes. You can do 5 minutes, right? Just 5 minutes. Don't be disappearing. AJ. Don't try to make these excuses about I got school tomorrow. Make sure you in the chat for at least 3 minutes, man. 3 minutes ain't gonna hurt you. 3 minutes ain't gonna. I'm calling you out, AJ. Bring it. You talking all this smack. Oh yeah, y'all got Jalen Carter. That was a good pickup. That was a good. I will admit, but y'all still not doing nothing, man. Y'all still not doing nothing. I'm talking that talk, yo. All these, yo, it sucks because it doesn't suck. I'm a diehard Philly fan all around, right? So I'm going against the people that I'm supposed to be friends with when it comes to football. But I would never ever be an Eagle fan. It was never in my blood. I'm always going to be a Viking fan. And if I was going to choose a Pennsylvania team, it would have been the Steelers. It wouldn't have been the Eagles. Trust and believe that. Now I wouldn't even pick the dang on said I hate the Steelers even more. To be honest with you, well, I don't hate them. I just dislike them. My boy said, "Watch, you'll see. We will." Yeah, we will, won't we? Straight up. Oh, shout out to my bull, Skull State of Mind. Skull State of Mind. Shout out to my bull, Skull State of Mind. If y'all haven't already, he's a Viking. He creates Viking content, man. Subscribe to his channel, man. He's doing his thing over there, man. Skull State of Mind be talking his talk. You already know the vibe. You know how we coming, you know how we doing. Shout out to Skull State of Mind. What it do? You already know the vibes. We in the building Thursday night. We going live every single Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. You already know the vibes. You know how we coming. And all the Eagle fans, I'm just laughing at y'all right now, man. Because y'all talking all this smack. All you Eagle fans talking all that smack. And then when we smack y'all around, in Philly, y'all better have that same energy. Because guess what? I'm going to have that same energy. If y'all beat us, I will be live. I promise you I'll be live. I promise you. Win or lose, I'm going live after every single Minnesota Viking game. I promise you that. It's definitely going down unless it's a big emergency. I'm going live after the game to talk that talk. I ain't scared of the smoke. I'm not scared of the smoke. I'm not. Bring it. All right, so hold on. That's fine. We beat Ireland. Yeah. Talk that talk, Hayes. Talk that talk, Hayes. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Hayes in the chat, man. Mike, hold on, AJ talking. Yo, AJ, you get out of hand with this, bro. You getting out of hand with this talk. All right, hold on. What he said? He said, "How you going to stop Rashad?" I ain't worrying about him. I'm not worrying about Swift. I'm out. All right, Devontae Smith, he's a baller. Dallas, he's all right. How you gonna stop? I ain't worried about that. AJ Brown, he's a baller. I ain't worried about him either because we got a new defensive coordinator. He gonna stop everybody. I don't care about none of that. And how you gonna stop? All right, Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts. I can't hate. Jalen Hurts is one of my favorite players in the NFL right now. I can't hate. I'm being honest. I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a baller, but he won't ball against us. He can ball against everybody else, but not against the Minnesota Vikings. Shout out to Jalen Hurts for getting that contract though. Shout out to Jalen Hurts for balling out last season. I'll be honest with you, he's a baller. I can't hate on the bull. I was following him through college, so I'm a little bit different. I ain't an Eagle fan. I just like Jalen Hurts. I ain't no dang on Eagle fan. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe. I can't stand the stinking Eagles. Some of the Eagles. I can't stand Eagles. But some of the Eagle fans, because I'm surrounded by Eagle fans. I'm the only Minnesota Viking fan in my whole entire family. Now think about that for a second. I'm the only Minnesota Viking fan in my whole entire family. Do you know how that makes me feel and look? Even my son is 8 years old, and he comes at my team. He said, "We win and we beat y'all." I'm like, yo, what is going on? I'm trying to persuade him be a Viking fan. And he's like, "Well, we won a Super Bowl." What the heck am I supposed to say? I can't really say nothing about that. What can I say about that? You guys could have beat the Chiefs. How about facts? Y'all didn't win. Y'all got the Super Bowl. Y'all didn't win. The Giants got beat down. Yeah. Donatel, right? Congrats on doing it. Right. Yes, second worst defense. Man, hey, Purple Haze. It might be ranked second worst, but since I'm a Viking fan and witnessed it every single game, it's the first worst. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. That defense was trash last season. Straight up trash. Throw it in the trash. Laugh at it. I don't understand what they was thinking. What kind of defense was that? Terrible. Laugh them out. We set an NFL record with 70 dang sacks. Ain't nobody. Hey, yo, AJ. That was last season. What you gonna do this season? You're gonna get beat down week 1. You're gonna get beat down week. Y'all definitely gonna get beat down week 2. You know who we got? We got Kirk Cousins. Yo, Zoe, what's up, Zoe? Yeah.
Mike Sports.
Yo, shout out to Zoe.
Thank you.
If you're a Minnesota Viking fan, or if you like good content in general, subscribe to my Bull in the Zoe podcast. Shout out to my Bull Zoe. Subscribe to his channel. Good peoples. Zoe, I'm talking trash, Zoe. I just said we got Kirk Cousins. Yo, Kirk Cousins is better than Jalen Hurts right now, man. Stop playing with me, man. You I can't cap with that. I can't even cap. I can't even talk like that. I can't even talk like that. I gotta talk my talk, Zoe. I gotta talk my talk, Zoe. I gotta talk my talk, Zoe. And you already know I got you, Zoe. You know I always got you, bro. You already know I got you, bro. I gotta leave, man. Have a good day, Mike. May God bless. Oh, man. Thank you, Nate. Shout out to Nate, man. Everybody say bye to Nate. Have a wonderful night, man. Every Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern. You already know the vibes. You already know how we come. You already know how we doing. You know what we doing, man. So I'm not even gonna. You know how we coming. We vibing. We family over here, man. Shout out to Nate, man. Have a good night, bro. Hell, my boy Hayes said, "Who's scared?" Nobody. Keep that. Yo, that's the slogan, though. Hey, Purple Haze. Make sure if you can remember that slogan. Remember two slogans: talk that talk and keep that same energy. Because you can literally say that about everything. Because when people be talking all that trash, I literally say, when it doesn't happen, keep that same energy. I literally say, keep that same energy. Literally. I say it all the time. But, you know what I mean? But I can't be, I'm going to be realistic. Kirk Cousins is better than Jalen Hurts. Kirk Cousins is better than Patrick Mahomes. Kirk Cousins is better than Justin Herbert. Kirk Cousins is better than Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, everybody. Kirk Cousins is better than every single quarterback in the NFL right now. Straight up. I'm saying it. I'm a Minnesota Viking fan. I'm sticking to it, man. You already know the vibes, man. I don't care what nobody says. Straight up, man. Yo, real talk, though. It's like, no. Yo, I'm just talking right now. Y'all just don't mind me right now. You know, don't why I don't believe in none of that. Especially Patrick Mahomes. I ain't gonna even talk. I ain't even gonna say that he's better. Because you know darn well I know for a fact Kirk Cousins ain't better than no Patrick Mahomes. I know for a fact he ain't better than Jalen Hurts. I know for a fact he ain't better than I don't care what no one say. Everybody, people say Josh what's the bull? My bull said that Josh Allen got not as good as numbers as Kirk Cousins, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The eye test tells me otherwise. The eyes tell me that Josh Allen is better than Kirk Cousins. I'm sorry. Last season was the best season Kirk Cousins has ever had, in my opinion, since he's been with the Vikings. I don't care about what the stats say. Since he's been with the Vikings, that was the best season because he actually tried to throw the ball in double coverage and took more chances. Period. I don't even know what else to say about that. We haven't seen Kirk Cousins ever do that in a Minnesota Viking uniform. When we had Zimmer, we rushed the ball 3rd and 10. That's how disrespected Kirk Cousins was with Mike Zimmer. For real. For real, though. Mary's in the building. Shout out to Mary in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in the building. Shout out to Mary. I appreciate you vibing with me on this wonderful Friday evening. We going live every single Friday at 8 o'clock. If I'm a little bit late, don't mind me. Sometimes my son or somebody says something, I gotta go feed the kids, and sometimes I might be a couple minutes late. I won't be too late, but I definitely will be on every single Friday. And if I'm not on, if for some reason I'm not on, I will definitely put it in the community post and put something like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to be on this Friday. But every Friday at 8 o'clock, we going live and we gonna talk that talk. For real. But shout out to Mary. We having a party on this wonderful
Mike Sports Vibes
night. And Mary, how was your birthday? How was your birthday? I know you just had a birthday. Everybody say happy belated birthday if you didn't say happy birthday to her. Shout out to Mary. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Purple Haze Podcast said not much, just defending my vibe. Yeah, we're just talking that talk right now. We're just talking that talk. We're defending the Minnesota Vikings honor because we got Eagle fans in the chat. That's the problem with me being a hybrid sports fan. Because if I'm a fan of the Sixers, most likely the Sixer fans are Eagle fans, and then I have to deal with the nonsense. And then me being Philly everything, right? And then my family is all Eagle fans or Steeler fans. Literally, all Eagle fans or Steeler fans. It is out of control how much trash they talk. And I just be like this. I say this. Keep that same energy. That's all. I say keep that same energy. That's all I say. Anyways, we got our own opinions, but at the end of the day, we friends talk. Yeah. We all friends and talking that talk, but I'm going to call you out, and I want the smoke. That's the thing about me. We can be friends, we're friends, but friends call out other friends. As long as it's respectfully, we're going to talk that talk, and I want all the smoke. That's the one thing about me. You can't be a real friend if you ain't talking that talk sometimes. You got to be respectful, but you got to talk that talk. And we're going at it. We're going at it because you're an Eagle fan and I'm a Viking fan. So we're enemies right now when it comes. No, we're enemies week 2. We're cool, we're friends and all that, we family. But when week 2 come around, AJ, we enemies. Not literally, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Not really enemies, but you know what I'm saying. We going at it. We going at it. We definitely going at it. Just got home from work. Oh, yes. Just got home from work. Beer time. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I haven't drunk beer in a while, but when I used to drink beer, I'm gonna talk about this. And don't drink if you're underage. Everybody that's in the chat that's underage. And don't try this beer if you're underage. If you're not 21, do not try this. Okay? Don't do it. Alright, so my favorite beer, right? If you're of age, right? Golden Monkey. Golden Monkey is just the best beer ever for me. It is I love it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. When I drink it, it's just a very good beer, and it gets you in it's just a very good beer. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a very good beer. But yeah, happy birthday to Mary. Shout out to Mary. It was incredible. Yes, I'm so happy you had an incredible birthday. Thanks, gentlemen. Vikings, I can understand, but Steelers. Yeah, hey. Nah, Vikings, I can understand, but yeah. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Hey, Nate, stop the cat, bro, with that. Stop.
Bruh. Nah.
Hey, you welcome, Mary. And Mary, you don't. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all gentlemen some advice. Sometimes you don't have to ask about the age. And like Mary said, what did Mary say? She said, my actual age or how I actually feel. See, that's what you gotta go by. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go by how people feel. Because some people could be, I ain't gonna lie. I know some people, when I went to Planet Fitness a while ago, when I used to go to Planet Fitness, when I used to go to Planet Fitness, right? I seen this person that could not be any younger than or late 70s, like older, like you could tell. But let me tell you something. The way they was moving on that dang on treadmill, they was moving better than people that was in their 20s. So let me just say that. There's people that are in their late like 70s and 80s sometimes. Like, I'm about to go to a family reunion. My aunt's like 90. She's still moving around good. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, age, if you take care of your body, it doesn't matter about the age. Just take care of your body, and you just never know. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, will you talk to a woman? I'm just trying to give y'all some free game real quick. Can I give y'all some free game real quick? Let me talk my talk. Sometimes you don't have to ask for the age. But I don't. It's not. Yeah. You gotta make sure you be responsible when you drink. You know what I'm saying? And don't drink if you're underage. You know a lot of people do, but don't do it. Can't. Happy birthday. Okay, let's go. Oh man, I don't know. 18. 62, 22. Oh my gosh, everybody's actually guessing. Maybe the range 70 to oh my gosh, you're in conversation. You got it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about the spirit. It's all about the spirit. You know, I remember I was watching this video. I was watching this show when a dude was like, he was like in his late like 80s, and he was like, it's crazy. My body is older, but my mind is still young. You get what I'm saying? He's still young mentally. Like, he's still like not immature, but you know what I mean? Just the mindset. He wants to do stuff. He wants to experience stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, man. Oh, I want to get your opinion. Everybody's in the chat right now. What's your opinion on my bull going 140 miles per hour when going 140 miles per hour with his Lamborghini? Why was Jordan Addison going 140 miles per hour, y'all? Can y'all answer that? I know he was young. I know he's young. He got a lot of money. But at the same time, what was he doing? Hey, is Zoe in the chat? Is my guy Zoe in the chat? Is my bull Zoe in the chat? Zoe, if you're in the chat,
Thank you for
do you agree with the ESPN ranking? The ESPN ranking got Kirk Cousins out of the top 10. You agree with that? You think Kirk Cousins should be top 10 quarterback? Facts. Yo, do you agree with the ranking, Zoe? Hey, and best believe we going live tomorrow, y'all. If y'all don't know, we going live. Yeah, but real talk though, I don't know. I think that, yeah, I don't know about Kirk. I ain't gonna lie. I think as much as people try to say Dak Prescott is a good quarterback and should be in the top 10, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. If it was the other way around, like, say for instance, right? Say Kirk Cousins was on the Cowboys. It'd be different. Dak would he'll be getting treated like Kirk Cousins right now. Straight up. But then again, I do think Dak is better. I ain't gonna lie. I think Dak is a little bit better than him. Like, only reason why I think Dak is better is because he can move in the pocket a little bit better. That's it. That's it though. That's it. So I think he's more of a threat than Kirk Cousins is. You know what I mean? I think Dak Prescott is more of a threat overall than Kirk Cousins is. So I actually do put Dak over Kirk by just a little bit because he can buy time he can buy more time with his legs. But Kirk Cousins is way more accurate, but they're pretty much the same on dang quarterback, man. They ain't do nothing really in the playoffs. Dak did a little bit more in the playoffs, but at the end of the day, I don't know, man. Like, I gotta see something, man. I gotta see Kirk Cousins ball out because he hasn't been consistent. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in the chat. We try to spread the word around. We live right now. We vibing right now on this wonderful night, man. We vibing right now, man. Fridays at 8 o'clock. You know the vibes. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go. We talking Vikings right now, but we was talking about the Sixers earlier. Whatever you want to talk about in the chat, let me know. We gonna talk about it. We got a big fight. We got a big boxing match this Saturday. Oh my gosh, it is this Saturday. That's crazy. It's this Saturday, right? Errol Spence versus Crawford this Saturday, right? Tomorrow? I think it's this Saturday, yo. I'm looking forward to, like, I'm gonna be live, but I'm definitely gonna tune in and try to see if I can get the game, though. You know what I mean? Straight up. I don't know who's gonna win. I want Errol to win, but I got a feeling Crawford gonna win that fight, man. Just going a little bit into boxing right now. If anybody's into boxing, let me know who's gonna win that fight. That's a big fight right there, man. I think Crawford gonna do his thing. I really do, man. Like, Errol's gonna do his thing too. But there's just levels to the game. Like, Crawford's that counter, his countering is just something's it's on another level, man. So Errol Spence can't be throwing all crazy haymakers and leaving himself open for the counters, man. Oh, man. First of all, Jay Paul's going to get beat up. Sorry, he going to get beat up. He could, because Nate Diaz is a beast. He could be, are they boxing or is it just a fight? Kirk is at least top 10. Luckily, Kirk about 10. Okay, you say top 10. Everybody saying top 10. I don't know, man. It's a hard list. I'm going to really think it through. I might do a video about that. That's a good video to come up with because I don't know, man. Because it's tough to put. Like, Trevor Lawrence is. All right, there you go with the Trevor Lawrence stuff, bro. I got to see. Let's see what he does this year, AJ. I agree with you, though. He's definitely a talented quarterback, and he's young. But he ain't better than Kirk right now. I don't know. You definitely. Nah, I'm Cap. It's Cap. Cap need to prove that. Kirk Cousins got to prove to the world that he can ball out when it counts the most. That's the only thing about Kirk Cousins. Like, he got to prove to the world that he's more than just a regular season quarterback. And that's what I was saying about the Sixers, man. Because let me start some six. That's the wrong flag. That's the wrong flag, yo. I was comparing Joel Embiid to Kirk Cousins in a way. And the only reason why I compared them because they're both regular season players. When it comes to the postseason, they do not show up. They don't show up enough. We haven't got past the second round with the Sixers. So I'm stating facts. As much as if you're a Sixer fan and you think I'm Cap right now, give me the stats of Joel Embiid in the playoffs. Joel Embiid has not balled out in the playoffs. If his numbers was the same as his regular season numbers, we would have won a championship by now. The man's been the leading scorer 2 years in a row. And he still hasn't got out of the second round. I got to talk my talk about this. As much as I'm a die-hard Sixer fan, I'm going to talk that talk, though. I'm going to talk that talk. As much as I'm a die-hard Sixer fan, there's no way you can be that talented and only get to the second round. Like, what is going on? Facts 8. Yeah, he's low-key one of my top 10 anyway. Okay. Mary said he is lucky in one instant at speed he would. Right. Yeah, and going back to that, like, that's a good going back to that, man. Like, I'm just happy that he didn't try to make no turns. I'm just happy he didn't try to. I'm just happy he's not injured or dead or hurting anybody else, because when you're going 140 miles per hour and a 55 miles per hour, that's the limit. Anything can happen. Just luckily he wasn't high or drunk. You know what I mean? There's just so many things that could have went wrong. So you got to have the right people around you. Excuse me. And I know he's young, but at the same time, you got to know, you just got to do better, man. I hope he learned from this mistake. I know he did. I think he did. I believe he did. He seems like an intelligent young man. I think he learned from his mistakes. I really do. Trevor Lawrence way better than Kirk crybaby Cousins. There you.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
If he doesn't learn from this bad decision, will continue in his career. Yeah, it's a wrap for his career. Like, real talk though, if he don't learn from this decision, the NFL don't. That's the one thing about the NFL. They do not like looking bad. They do not like looking bad. They do that. They don't play. So you're not bigger than the dang on brand. You get what I'm saying? So no matter how good you are, there's no way. No way. The difference between Kirk Cousins. Okay. All right. Yeah, I could agree, but what's the point of having more talent if you can't do it in the playoffs, though, AJ? He ain't doing it in the playoffs. As much as I love Joel Embiid. Hold on, I got his dang on doll, y'all. I got this from the Philadelphia, one of those stores that down the street from me. I got this dang on doll, man. Y'all see this thing? Number 21. It's kind of weird that I have a doll of Joel Embiid, but I said it looked neat. I said, let me go get this, man. I got Joel Embiid. I got a dang on doll, man. I still got the tag on. How much was it? Y'all see the price? I don't know if y'all can see the dang on price. $19.99 for this dang on doll, yo. I paid $20 for this. I paid $20 for this shit. And the ball can't get us out of the second round. Let's go, Joel Embiid. Let's go, Sixers, man. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of losing. My Vikings keep losing. My Sixers keep losing. The Phillies are the only team that is doing something. They started losing again. I don't know nothing about the Flyers, so I can't really talk about the Flyers. I don't really know about hockey, but go Flyers. But it's just like, my gosh, why does my teams keep losing? Why? Everyone forgetting Kyle Murray. He's still good. I ain't worrying about Kyle Murray, man. I'm going to tell you why I'm not worrying about him. Because he's not a Viking. If he was a Viking, I'd be like, yeah, you right. But for some reason, Arizona Cardinals, their organization just seems so unorganized. They don't seem like they know what they're doing, man. They let Fitzgerald not get a championship, man. They let Larry Fitzgerald not win a championship. They needed to do better around him, man. What was that? Where was that? All right, so my boy Zoe said, maybe not. All right, so Pat, Josh, Dak, Joe, Lamar, Kurt, Justin, Rodgers. Hold on. Did you mean to say Jalen? Where's Jalen at? Where's Jalen Hurts? You got Jalen? What am I missing? Joe, Lamar, Kurt, Justin, Jared. You must have meant to say Jalen because there ain't no way you don't got Jalen up there. Maybe not. Okay, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. He meant to say Jalen Hurts. Hope he gets some support guidance from his coach. Yeah, he needs support guidance. He needs help. He need all that because we can't have this again, man. He's too important to the organization. He like John Morant with the Grizzlies. Like John Morant doesn't learn his lesson. Like John Morant, no, he's not like that because he didn't make the mistake twice. John Morant gotta be the stupidest. I don't even care. I don't mean to put someone stupid, but when you get caught with a gun, right? When you get caught with a gun, right? And then you're listening to NBA Youngboy, okay. He gets you hype. He makes you want to be a gangster. But let me tell you this right now. Real talk. I'm about to talk some real shit real quick. I don't even mean to cuss, but I'm going to talk some shit real quick. I'm going to talk that talk. Being a gangster, being in the hood does not do nothing for you. The only thing that happens in the hood is you either die or you get locked up. And if you're in the game and you know what game I'm talking about, you either die or you get locked up. There's nothing to glorify about being in the hood. Every single gangster, I'm talking about the real gangsters, are either locked up. If you know about some of the gangsters, like I ain't going to say no names. I'm not trying to I don't want them to be any more glorified than what they are because it's not glorifying. I don't want to glorify their life because it's not a good look for the younger people out here. There's no reason for John Morant to be waving a gun. Like my whole thing is this: a lot of people have guns, right? So you making it sound like you're the only one that has a gun. In America alone, you can walk past a lot of people that got guns legally or illegally. Shit, you know what I mean? So you waving it like you some tough guy listening to NBA Youngboy isn't doing nothing, man. So like I said. Being a gangster, being tough is not going to get you far in life. I'm starting to want to make a podcast. I'm about to call it Real Talk Podcast or something like that. Because I feel like I got to talk about some things that I don't want to talk about on the sports channel. Because it's supposed to be just about sports. But I am getting tired of the glorification of this tough life. The streets has an expiring date. Every city, Philly, Pittsburgh, any city, any top city in the world, Baltimore, Detroit, any city, Chicago, any city, all the gangs, I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing but, I'm just going to say it, it's nothing but death, man. It's nothing but death. None of that stuff gets you anywhere. If it did, then why are they getting locked up? If it did, then why are so many people dying at a young age? So that's why I said John Morant, it seems like he didn't learn his lesson, but he better stop before it's too late. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? He has to learn his lesson. All right, Mary. Shout out to you for vibing with us. But yeah, man, that gangster stuff is pissing me off. Like, some people, there's a particular person that passed away in Philly that's popular in Philly right now. And it's a potential where stuff can get real bad because of this particular person he's a son of a famous person. And I'm not gonna put the name out there. Y'all can probably look up who I'm talking about. But John Morant, that's what I'm saying. All the kids don't look up to that knucklehead, man. Their stuff is glorified and nothing happens besides death, man. I don't want to be in the hood. I lived in the hood. I don't live in the hood no more. I moved out the hood. When I got the chance to get out the hood, especially if you got a family, get out the hood. The hood does nothing for you. I absolutely hate what's going on. Like, it's crazy. John Morant, he gonna end up losing $200 million. He's the stupidest person. Like, real talk. I'm sorry. I gotta talk the talk. I'm not trying to come at the Bulls' neck, but I got to. You gotta be the. What's that one movie? When Chris Tucker was like, you gotta be the Smokey. You gotta be the stupidest. Get fired your day off. Yo, he gonna get fired on this day off because he's being stupid. Because you waving the gun about to get kicked out the NBA because you getting $200 million. $200 million you about to lose. But let me get off of this subject because I'm about to go in. I don't really want to talk about that. I'm trying my hardest not to talk about that. But it's a waste, man. It's a waste of life, a waste of talent. It's a waste of life and a waste of talent. Yeah, Ja's a clown. Kenny, and also referred to, he's my favorite 2K YouTuber. He's super inspirational. He talked to. Oh, that's what's up, Curry. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, yeah, so you heard about it. Yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, man. Like, it's crazy out here. Like, that's why I say, if you get money, why do you go to the hood? I understand if you got family. I got family that's in Philly right now, like that live in the heart of Philly, Southwest Philly, right now. I got family, like, you know, if you know Philly, you know Southwest Philly is crazy. Like, I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, it's like people are dying so crazy, man. It's just not worth it, man. Life is too short. Why would I want to be locked up? No disrespect, but why would I want to be locked up with a whole bunch of men? Like, I want to be with women. I want to be with my wife. Like, I don't want to be with these, with these, like, why? He looked at me wrong, and he's like, come on, man. Like, nah, I'm cool, man. I ain't trying to be locked up. You got the game messed up. Forget that. You got the game messed up. But real talk, though, y'all. Like, we got to stop. We got to figure out, like, the problem, and I'm going to talk about the culture of, I'm going to go to the African American community, right? I'm just going to say this real quick. And I'm going to get off of this subject. In the African American community, right? The problem is we look up to these entertainers. We look up to these rappers, and we look up to these entertainers, period. We don't look up to the doctors. We don't look up to the judges. We don't look up to the entrepreneurs that's giving back to the hood, that's actually doing something. No disrespect to the rappers. But if you're a rapper that's rapping death, I can't respect that. That's why I don't even listen to. I try not to even listen to that type of stuff because it's the culture. But I try not to even listen to it no more. Like, it's just poison to us, man. It's poison at the end of the day, man. I'm keeping it real. Keeping it real. Not all rap is poison, but a lot of it is, man. Just keeping it real. But let me get off the subject. But real talk though, Zoe. What you think, Jordan? You think he'll get suspended? Jordan Addison, you think he might get suspended? I think he might end up getting suspended. Yeah, I gotta talk that talk, bro. But I'm trying to talk too much about this because this is supposed to be a sports channel. But I will definitely. I'm about to make another freaking channel and talk and really talk about some of this stuff because some of the stuff that I'm seeing, even where it's just crazy, man. Even where I live right now, I live outside of Philly, and stuff be happening, and you'll be surprised. It's like, what the freak is happening? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so because the one thing about the NFL, they don't like looking bad. So any little thing, they might try to suspend him. Hopefully he's good. I just hope he learned his lesson because, like I said, man, this is not a good look. But I hope that he learned his lesson because it's just not, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth going through what he could potentially be going through. And I mean, I'm talking about death. I'm talking about being locked up for killing somebody and just getting tickets and all that. Like, why? Why waste money on something like, you know what I mean? Enjoy your bread, man. You just became a multi-millionaire. Why waste it on fines and lawyer fees because you try to get out of something? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm about to get off, y'all. Y'all, I appreciate everybody vibing with the bull. You already know the vibes. Every Friday, we definitely going in, man. You know what I mean? We definitely going in every Friday, man. It's definitely going down 8 o'clock. If I'm a little late, you know why. If I'm a little late, I got family. I try not to be late, but you know, just vibe with me, man. But I'm about to be out, and I don't know, but we got to keep an eye on him. He seems a little cocky, but like he got to get it together. I know he's young, but he just got to do. He got to do better. He definitely has to do better. Definitely. What do you think about ESPN? I think it sucks. Oh, talking about in general, like the show, like the whole network, like First Take. Or are you talking about ESPN in general? What you talking about? I like First Take when Stephen A. Smith is on there, but he's about to bring Shannon Sharp. There's rumors that Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith might be doing it together. All right, bro. I see you tomorrow, bro. Hey, AJ, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about, AJ? You probably talking about in general, like it's actually it is kind of corny though. I ain't gonna front. It is kind of corny. I ain't gonna lie. I only be watching ESPN. Only time I watch ESPN is because of First Take when Stephen A. Smith is on there. When they don't have Stephen A. Smith on there, I'm like, man, deuces. I'm not watching this corny stuff, man. It ain't even. It's kind of corny to me. To be honest with you, they did a video about the best quarterback in the North, but no one named. Yeah, Kirk is gonna be disrespected, man, because he ain't show up when it counts. He has to prove everybody wrong because he's getting paid like a superstar and he's not balling like a superstar when it counts the most. Period, man. Like in the playoffs, he hasn't really balled out consistently. He balled out last year, but we still lost. He checked it down. That last play, he checked it down. They said Love was the best or Fields. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. As much as I don't know nothing about Love, but I think Fields is gonna surprise a lot of people. I think he's gonna ball out this season. I have a feeling. I hope I'm wrong because he's in our division, but I have a feeling Fields is better than what people think. I think they only got a couple of weapons. I think he got a couple of weapons now. So we're gonna see what he does. ESPN don't talk about sports; they talk about politics. Oh yeah. Yeah, ESPN is all around. It's all around. That's why I try not to talk about that stuff on here. That's why I think I might have to make like a channel and just talk about stuff because there's some stuff I would love to talk about, especially in the streets right now. Like what's going on is just crazy. I just feel so bad for what's going on in every major city. It's every major city. Yeah, sometimes you do have to talk. If it's like depending on the situation, how bad the situation is, and like if it has to do with sports, like Ja Morant, that stuff needs to be talked about more. I don't even care if it's embarrassing him. I don't care because you're trying to make it as like that's a cool thing to do, bro. You try to make it sound like, oh, I got a gun, so I'm cool. What the freak are you talking about? Everybody has one. Who don't? If illegally, or illegally, who don't? If you're of age. Like, come on, man. Stop trying to make it and glorify you some type of gangster, man. Stop making it seem like... Don't let NBA Youngboy get you locked up. Because you listening to his music. You trying to be... I don't know what you're trying to do. Oh, shout out to Holden, bro.
Mike
I'm about to get off this joint, bro. But shout out to you for vibing, man. We've been on for 2 hours, bro. That 2 hours went by so freaking quick. But I got to get off. I got the wife waiting for me. I got the wife waiting for me. We gotta talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna get off, y'all. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, and shout out to y'all, and be safe out there, especially if you just be safe, man. It's crazy out here, man. All right, so I'm out, y'all. Hold on.
And
Almost
as
forgot
always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for vibing with me. I really appreciate you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you are a Minnesota Viking fan. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you vibing with me. If you're a Philadelphia 76er fan, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's definitely going down tomorrow. We're gonna talk about all things Minnesota Vikings. And it's definitely going down tomorrow, man. I'm thinking about making some videos. I don't even know what I'm gonna be making. I cannot wait until the season starts, man. I can't wait until the regular season starts. And I can't wait until the Sixer season starts. I can't wait till we trade James Harden. But let me get off this live before somebody call my phone or something crazy. But I'm out. Hold on. What you? We going up. Right, facts. You too, bro. You too, Zoe. But Malika Andrews be bringing up Brandon Miller, giving. Yes, I know. Malika Andrews is not. She's a very beautiful woman, right? Very beautiful, but I just feel like she's just too. She's over the top. Yeah, you say yes. It wasn't necessary, right? She's over the top, man. That's a fact, man. She's over the top. She's very beautiful, though. I ain't gonna lie, but just because you're beautiful don't mean that you